Welcome to Friday Night Lights on Fox 12 Oregon, presented by Pacific Office Automation.
All right, the days are getting shorter. The rains are in the forecast. Darkness coming, but the lights are on for week 3 of the high school football season right here on Fox 12. Friday Night Lights saw 3 top 10 matchups in the 6A ranks of Oregon. We kick off in Happy Valley. Aaron Hazel's Nelson Hawks 2-1, ranked 6th. Keenan Lowe's Mountainside Mavericks over from Shoals Ferry 1-1 and number 9. Let's go third quarter. Game tied at 21. Danny Leary, short toss. Jalen Crichton-Dale does the rest. Shake a defender and walk that chalk up the sideline. That kick can go. 32-yard touchdown breaks the Tie-Hawks up 28-21. Later third, Nelson ball again, and again they're in the red zone. Crichton-Dale yet again, this time plowing his way in for another 6, 35-21. Mavs, though, still in the fight. Cade Mitchell, big-time recruit. Going to New Mexico, big-time throw. Kai Franco hauls it in. 40-yard reception gets them right inside of a score. Then on 4th and 7, got to have it. Mitchell's going to go right and hook it up with left corner to Torin Drucker. The deficit for the Mavs, just 7. Fourth quarter now. Hawks on the porch. This time Kevin Cohen takes that in for the score there, too. They're up 14, and it ends in a 7-point game. What a game. Nelson, 42-35. They'll open Mount Hood Conference play next week at Barlow. The Mavericks get back home with Mountain View out of Vancouver. Fox 12 FNL and the Timberwolves dead of number 3 Tualatin, already with 3 wins coming in. Number 10 Sherwood at 1-1. They're falling to their home opener to Westland, who won on this night on the road, at Sumner, who won the Washington State Championship. The Wolves, the ones who bite first. Nice toss from Owen Hagerman to big number 7, Trent Dearborn. 6 on the board with big-time Howell. Now Sherwood's turn on offense. A little disaster here, though, for the Bowman as Aiden Rule picks it off. 2-on-2 others. A golden sunlight kind of night. Rule runs it all the way back for a pick 6. Stay in your lane. Big play for the sophomore. 12th and pumped they should be. Sherwood, though, never goes down without a fight. A few drives later, tip ball means Grayson McCullough comes down with it. A deflected ball into his bits for the INT. Nothing comes easy against them. They were able to capitalize, though. Tualatin here. Hagerman scrambles. Wouldn't you know it? Guess who's there? Dearborn. 43-point win to reach 4-0. Tualatin now's got a bye for hosting Lake Oswego in 2 weeks in that TRL opener. The Bowman return to the Forest with Tigard. How about the Holy War from Cronin Field at Jesuit High? 1-1 Crusaders ranked 8th up against 1-1 Central Catholic. The Rams and number 4 there are being blanked the week prior at number 1 Lake Oswego, who won on this night in Newburgh. One thing we know, Ken Potter's boys will run that rock. Luke Ortner is a machine. Nominated for the Sports Illustrated National Player of the Week. The junior bruiser got the scoring started. That was a 15-play drive, it says. The Rams can bang around, though, with anybody, too. Robbie Long, seniors composed as they come. You fake it, you tuck it, you run it, you celebrate it. Robbie goes real long. 62-yard quarterback keep. CCHS up 7-6. Well, Central Catholic can throw it, too. Long, hard to miss at 6'5", 235 target like George Van Sant. 6 yards, 6 big points. It's 14-6 Cardinal and gold. There'd be more. Long to Jameer Chambry. 35-6 the final. CCHS will finally get a home game against Lake Ridge at Hillsboro Stadium now. Jesuit remains home for a 4th straight week with Grant. Let's go big game hunting on Friday Night Lights. Yeah, cue the sirens here. We connect live, and not a moment too soon to see our guy finally make his Fox 12 season debut at District Stadium in Battleground. Nothing says big game like Prairie and BG and Craig Burnback. Craig, welcome back home to local TV, man.
Thanks for having me back, and you know what they say, better late than never, right? Now, as for the game tonight here in Battleground, our elite Friday Night Lights research staff gave me this gem of a stat. Tonight was the first time ever that Prairie and Battleground squared off in week number 3 with identical 2-0 records. So the expectation was it would be a close game. Well, it wasn't, as Battleground made a statement against their in-district rival. The Battleground faithful chanted, "This is our house," early and often, and their squad certainly made that statement stand up. First quarter, Ethan Adams uncorks a laser to Thomas Avery for the first score of the game. Then the Tigers really stretch their legs as Adams finds Broderick Hairline, who's going to get gone. How about an 82-yard pitch and catch, and it was 24-0 Battleground at the break. Second half, more Adams says from 5 yards out, he's going to get 6 points as he finds Dominic Rivas for the score, and it was 31-0. Fourth quarter, Xavier Ortegon is going to put this one to bed as he breaks some hearts, breaks some ankles, breaks out a little something. He's in from 21, and Battleground, well, they're 3-0 as they win this one, 41-6. That 82-yard pass, what was it like from your perspective?
Oh, that was amazing. That kid, I've been trying to get him the ball all year. It's been not really working out. He takes that, gets all the confidence in the world, ready for the rest of the season. So super excited for him.
How does 3-0 feel?
Oh, it feels great. Feels great.
All right, in that same interview with Ethan Adams after the game, he mentioned that a big motivator for the Tigers, Nick, was that the local paper here in Southwest Washington, the Columbian, well, they picked Prairie to win tonight's game in their high school preview section, once again proving that bulletin board material is an excellent motivation tool, whatever it takes, right? Live from Battleground, I'm Craig Burnback, Friday Night Lights.
Well, Craig, you know and I know that the Columbian covers prep football about better than anybody here in the region right now for newspapers, for sure. You've been covering the game here for about as long as I have, a couple of decades here. This being your first time out of the season, how does it feel to get back into the mix here?
Well, first of all, no rain is always good on a Friday night.
No
Beautiful night here. Crowd was awesome. You know what? These kids, they keep me young. I think my hair is going to grow back. That's how young I feel.
We'll see how the Peachy can kind of grow next year. I said Peachy. That's not what I meant to say. What was it? Chia Pet. Peachy. That's the folder. We'll see where we're standing next week for week 4 there, Craig.
Go do some other games.
Good to have you back, man. And with the 4-8 game of the night between the Hedges of Estacada, all bets off. Scappoose, the Rangers in the mix. The Tribe, ranked 4th. EHS 7th. Both were 2-1. First quarter, Scappoose in the red zone. William Kessie from 5 yards out to Drew Butler, who almost loses his pants. Whoop. That's editing there by Brandon. They'll go up 8-0. Rangers now, here we go. Dane Carpenter searching for somebody. How about Noah Kim? In for a 50-yard touchdown. It's 8-8 after a 2-point conversion. This is the 50-yarder here. Carpenter to Kim. Push off a defender. Go 50 yards. They get 2 as well. It's 8-8. Rangers now in the red zone. It's Blake Barger. Barnes on in. Pushes his way. Estacada's up 16-8. Then we got Dane Carpenter rolling out a throw. This time it's picked by Nolan Lennox. Had that 2-point conversion. He picks one off there. They capitalize on that. Kessie, the toss to Brayton Miller. Fight and reach. Tied up 16 before the half. 44, though, 24 Scappoose in the end. They'll now get a week of rest for 3 straight at home with Seaside up next. The Rangers will play their next 3 away, beginning with a trip to Pendleton. 5A Special District 1 from Parkrose High. Paris Penn back to lead his alma mater in a 2-0 start for the Broncos. Milwaukee Mustangs trying to do that same thing and out to foil homecoming for the Broncos. Second quarter, game tied at 7. We got Milwaukee's Jaden Locke and Joey Brock. Captain to captain. Put him on the ticket and vote him in. 25 yards before the half, 14-7 Mustangs. Third quarter now. Funky plays, but it got written on the shot sheet. Milwaukee trying to get tricky on the kick return. Doesn't go like it did in practice. Sael Bell, the recovery for the home team. That would lead to a 10-yard touchdown run for Parkrose High. Kavion Combs, all signs point to yes, and a big hole and a big celebratory finger right at my guy in the camera, Kevin Lund. 14-13 Mustangs still up 1. Then we got Locke, though, going to find a bushel with Blake Wheat. Time to harvest for the sophomore. That's a heck of a snag, maybe a play of the week nominee. 21-13 to pony up. They'd bust out of the stable and stack up some more runs and wins here. Andre Fialo's just being a bully. 28-13, the Mustangs with the win. They get home with Centennial next. The Broncos will remain right there on their own grass with David Douglas. Well, non-conference for some, league night for others. While Grant High would love to play under the Friday night lights in their home turf of Grant Bull, Marshall campus still a place for 2025 as the Generals await illumination. But this night, a little Friday afternoon daylights from Northeast. Northern Elastic League play on Friday afternoon from Grant Bull. They hope to have those lights there in time for next season. They need it. They deserve it. The Generals out for win number 1. Lincoln logging on for victory number 3. Cardinals brought it from the get-go. Direct snap. Zan Galton, senior captain, the wild Cardinal. Get off me. You too. 50-yard gain inside the 20. A couple of snaps later, another straight shot. Leo Coriani, junior running back, almost lost it, finds it, leads a quarterback. Cardinals up 7-0. Finn Davies, though, he wants in on the reel. Another senior captain, the quarterback, slings the Blake Timothy. Class of 2026, great catch there. 35-yard gain to get under the threshold. Then the QB keep for 6 from 3. It's Davies, double down, 14-0. 38-zip the final. Cards are 3-0. They remain on the road now at Franklin. Grant will step back out of league play at Jesuit. More PAL rivalries of the 101 Franklin Lightning took that quick trip to Jefferson High. Democrats battling for that first win in week 3. Jeff on the rock on this first clip, and it's a good one too. AJ Keitlinger, a sophomore. Jaden Robinson, his neighborhood always open. Check it. Razor's edge to keep the feet in bounds. Bank 'em. A 38-yard touchdown strike for Jeff. Later first, Democrats more electricity. Lemon lids. Keitlinger, EJ Cozart. Easy one for EJ from 25. It's 14-0. Second quarter, little music like Mozart. Cozart, a little deeper this time. AJ yet again. Tight spiral by my guy Kevin. What a hole shot from 49 yards away. Next time, Jeff with the ball. Next time, Jeff into the end zone. And the sophomore quarterback going to keep this one, make it 26-0. 46-6. Demos, I say, in the end. Jeff's 4th straight home game will be Friday with McDaniel. Franklin gets back to its home turf with Lincoln. Non-league game for the Roosevelt Rough Riders in the Tiger Cage at Tigard High. Both out to put it all together for win number 1 in week 3 before league play arrives. You see the scoreboard there. Tigard put up 53 first half points, 348 total yards to 8 for Roosevelt. Fourth quarter, their backup quarterback for Tigard, Jake Dressel, takes it in. It's a 59-0 burger. Roosevelt not out to be skunked. Kason Gilkey deep there to a dude on the other side. Jamarius Sanders, great feeling for the sophomore on the reception. Here we go, final ticks of the game. Rough Riders finally see the payoff on a payday Friday. Gilkey Sanders, 15-yard score. 59-6, the final on the scorebook. Roosevelt returns to St. John's now with Ida B. Wells for a PAL matchup. The Guardians defeated McDaniel at home on this night. Tigard will be in Sherwood ahead of the start of the Three Rivers League schedule. Friday Night Lights between old Metro League rivals in Aloha. The new era of Beaverton High football, they were 2-0. 6A Beavers traveling west on Farmington facing Aloha. The Warriors out for win number 1 is a 5A team. Their complex under construction. It's all a gym, all across for all sports there. This is Ariel Miraz, a clean look on the turf. Senior running back collects yards in chunks. Their coach, James Mitchum. First down and soon to be a first touchdown of the night. Jason Kwasnick. Xander. Desert. Senior to senior. X marks the spot from 25. Flash the lights, let them know. Aloha's up 7-0. The Road Whites, icy for Bucky. Their Spencer York quarterback eluding the Warriors' rush. Oliver Lou Abekert, though, never quitting on the play. Finds space. York sees him. Big O off and going. Winding, weaving. 16 to the 10. Quick math. 74-yard gain. It was like 100-plus, though, with where the play was and where the angles went. Then on 4th and 3, Lou Abekert takes the pitch and slams it in. 7-7 after 1. Beavs wanted a tight one moments ago. 33-28. Beavs now get back to the dam with Liberty. Aloha remains home on that new rug to welcome in Hill High. And let's be kind and rewind to Thursday Night Lights. Thankfully, not as many as we had a couple of years back. The two-time defending state champs from Wilsonville facing Hill High at Harefield, 5A Special District 2 league game. Wildcats fell through 7 a week prior. Spartans had scored 99 points their first 2 times out. First quarter, no score but on 3rd and 4. Emmett Curl takes the snap and lets his blockers do the rest of the hard work. And it only got better for Hill High. Wilsonville always scores points in bunches, but not here. Zach Pilcher. Pilfering away for the pick. Momentum for the home team still. Spartans quickly snatch a 14-point lead. Noah Francia escapes the dog pile. Quick two-score edge in the reigning Kings of 5A football. But the visitors always in the attack. Trevor Gloss shakes off the turnover, rolls on the play action to a wide-open Luke Brainerd for the TD on the 4th and 2. Later, first and goal from the 4. The junior Gloss fakes and finds Brainerd again. He's 6'7", hard to miss that junior tight end. And then final ticks for the half. How about this one here? A third TD in a row. Gloss drops back to the corner there for Ben Weepert. Yeah, another Weepert. He's having a blast. 49-22 the final. Wildcats prevail. Wilsonville now returns to Randall Stadium. Forest Grove, Sparty will next be at Aloha Friday. Hey, strike up the band of the week at Hill High. Let it fly, huh? Yeah, one of the best around. Still to come, maybe fall, but high school hoops right around the bend. Our spotlight shines on that superstar from Vancouver's Union High. Will soon trade in her Titan gear for swag in green and yellow. Brooklyn Haywood back from playing in China. And on the show for this Week 3 edition of Friday Night Lights right here on Fox 12.
You're watching Friday Night Lights on Fox 12 Oregon, sponsored by Pacific Office Automation.
The 7-day forecast on Fox 12 is sponsored by